Another week, another Trump official brutally mocked by South Park. And this time, it was Kristi Noem's turn.
It never ends, but it's so lazy to just constantly make fun of women for how they look. Only the liberals and the extremists do that. If they wanted to criticize my job, go ahead and do that, but clearly they can't. They just pick something petty like that.
South Park just dropped a bomb on ice, and the U.S. government is scrambling to find cover. What started as another cartoon episode turned into a full-blown political earthquake, shaking the system to its core.
Broflovsky?
Here!
Broflovsky, is that an El Salvadorian name?
No, I'm Jewish.
What? How did a Jew get in here?
I'm just here because some fat, intolerant asshole didn't want me around.
This isn't just satire. It's a wake-up call that cuts deeper than anything you'd expect from a show known for outrageous humor. And trust me, after this, South Park isn't just on the radar, they're right in the crosshairs. The episode begins with a stark reality. Budget cuts hit South Park Elementary, and Mr. Mackey, the beloved school counselor, is out of a job. It's a moment that hits close to home for anyone who's seen vital services slashed in favor of political agendas. For years, Mackey's been the guy students rely on to help with their personal struggles. Now, he's just another statistic in a system that doesn't care.
What makes you want to work for immigration enforcement?
You see, I got a nut.
All right, you're hired. Take this to the next station for your physical and orientation video.
At first, it's almost comical. A middle-aged, former school counselor now joining one of the most controversial and critically examined agencies in the country. But it's more than just a gag. It's pointed commentary on a system that forces people into impossible choices.
Questioning people is never easy.
Oh, God!
As the face of Homeland Security, I'll be leading the way. And together we'll make sure everyone is in this country legally. So let's get out there and get them, recruits, together.
The ICE recruitment ad comes on like a late-night infomercial. It's absurdly funny, yes, but it's also terrifying because it's so true. We'll hire literally anyone. South Park even dropped in a cameo from the infamous World of Warcraft guy. You know, the overweight basement troll who became an internet legend. The point? Standards are so low in ICE that if you can find the building, you're hired. No experience needed, no morals required. Just sign the dotted line and prepare to raid. This is where the episode goes from absurd comedy to scathing social commentary. Mackey, the guy who spent his career helping kids, now finds himself on the wrong side of the law, working for one of the most vilified agencies in America.
They actually released this bonus clip on Twitter last night, poking fun at DHS Secretary Kristi Noem's past.
You can almost hear Trey Parker and Matt Stone laughing as they turn Noem's real-life scandal into cartoon absurdity. And somehow, despite the grotesque nature of the gags, it's laugh-out-loud funny. Only South Park can take a real-world political scandal and crank the dial so far that it goes from shocking to absurd in a matter of seconds.
Jesus? Who is it? What?
Crypto.
Oh no.
Keep him away.
Oh no, wait. Oh no!
Oh, fucking.
This wasn't just about humiliating Noem. It was about exposing the system. A system where politicians like her can get away with unspeakable actions and still hold on to power, while ordinary people like Mackey are crushed under the weight of bureaucracy. So now we know Mackey, the well-meaning counselor, is now an ICE agent, following orders and detaining people. But South Park doesn't stop there. Once Mackey becomes a cog in the machine, it's time to see how absurd the system is.
I have no doubt that there are many, many Latinos in heaven.
Jesus? Oh
God,
God.
damn it. I was like, they're not.
ICE raids aren't shown as dangerous operations. They're shown as amusement park attractions. Officers are giving safety instructions, like they're preparing a group of tourists for a roller coaster ride. They treat these raids as routine, as if rounding up people at gunpoint is just another day at the office.
Just here for questioning. Cooperate and nothing bad. Holy shit!
It's horrifying when you think about it, but South Park frames it in such an exaggerated way that it becomes a hilarious critique of how bureaucracies can desensitize people to human suffering.
You, Captain.
I know it's tough doing what's hard, but we could use more men like you on this track.
Whoa! What the fuck?
Your Botox, Miss Noem?
Oh yeah, fix me up, fix me up. Another day doing what's tough.
South Park isn't just poking fun at ICE and Noem's absurdity. It's dissecting the American dream, or more accurately, the American nightmare. Mackey, the man who wanted to help kids, is now forced to apologize to families as he rounds them up, whispering, "Sorry, Mackey," as he detains them. It's an achingly bleak moment for a character who once embodied warmth and care. Now, he's a product of the system, one that forces individuals to participate in morally bankrupt systems just to survive.
Well, it's a bit more fun and games with the South Park boys this week, who've decided that they really don't like Donald Trump or his ICE raids. But frankly, looking at this clip from their latest episode, I think this could almost be an ICE agent recruiting ad.
All right, recruits, this is it. We're heading to a location that might be filled with illegals. Let's take these bad hombres down.
And that's the cold truth. South Park is showing us, in America, survival often trumps morality. People who want to help others find themselves crushed by the weight of the system. But while Kristi Noem was melting down both on screen and in real life, J.D. Vance took a different approach, one that showed more savvy. Instead of reacting with anger, he simply embraced the roast.
Vice President J.D. Vance took a slightly different approach. Instead of being the butt of the joke, sharing his South Park moment, saying, "I finally made it. Bring back the group chat."
South Park didn't hold back, painting Vance as Donald Trump's tiny, stupid helper, trailing behind his idol with wide-eyed, almost comical devotion. It was a harsh portrayal, but Vance didn't flinch. All of this chaos is happening right after Paramount inked a $1.5 billion mega deal with South Park's creators. At the same time, Paramount was untangling lawsuits with the FCC and Trump's orbit.
South Park airs on Paramount's Comedy Central, and Paramount just cut a deal with Trump. The $16 million legal settlement was widely seen as a payoff in exchange for the Trump FCC approving Paramount's merger with Skydance, though Paramount denied any connection. The merger took effect this morning, with the FCC's lone Democrat, Ana Gomez.
So what do Parker and Stone do? Drop a season that mocks Trump, annihilates his cabinet, and drags federal agencies through puppy blood. That's not recklessness. That's confidence. It's them saying, "You paid us. Now you can't touch us." And the Trump administration is shaking.
Donald Trump is a master at changing the subject whenever he wants. And he cannot change the subject on this. No matter how hard he tries, it is penetrating every aspect of our society. Whether or not, he and his team finally find a way to turn the corner, I don't know, but it's the first time I've seen.
South Park just did what no politician or media outlet could. They exposed the heart of America's broken system. From ICE raids to the shameless grift of podcast personalities, no one was left unscathed.
Historically, autocrats have not liked satire, have not liked humor. I think of Charlie Chaplin. There's a long history, and academics write about this idea that this kind of laughing, this kind of satirical commentary is really the thing that undermines autocrats the most because it shows the ridiculousness.
And the most terrifying part? This isn't fiction. It's a grotesque reflection of reality. South Park just gave us the cartoon version of our nightmare. And it's more real than anything you'll hear in a political speech. So what happens now? The government can try to shut South Park down. But the more they scream, the more people tune in. South Park won't stop anytime soon.